Hello and welcome to this week's Vaticano update, the most important news from Pope Francis and the Vatican. It is never late to come back to God. This was the theme of Pope Francis' last Angelus. The words of St. John the Baptist remind us that Advent gives us an opportunity to turn back toward God and to begin again, something that Jesus always gives us a chance to do. Pope Francis said, "The Holy Father encouraged the faithful not to see Advent as merely a date on the calendar, but rather as a moment of grace." A watch worn by Pope Francis was sold at a charity auction, earning a record price. The LaViolette Scholarship Foundation auctioned off a Swatch Once Again watch that Francis has worn for much of his pontificate. The watch, which can be found at the brand's official store for $55, was finally sold for $56,250, more than 1,000 times its retail value, making it the most expensive swatch ever sold. The Jesuit order is investigating allegations of abuse against religious sisters in Slovenia by a prominent Jesuit priest and artist, Marko Ivan Rupnik, S.J. In a statement from the order, they said that they had barred the 68-year-old from hearing confessions or conducting spiritual direction since the Vatican received a complaint against him in 2021. In October, the Vatican declined to carry a canonical process due to the statute of limitations. The complaint did not include minors. The priest is also prohibited from engaging in public activities without the permission of his superior. The Vatican's charity office is holding a drive to collect thermal shirts for people in Ukraine as they face an energy emergency in the midst of the war. Cardinal Konrad Krajewski, the Pope's almoner, said that the charity office of the Vatican is already stocking up on thermal shirts. The Ukrainian people are experiencing an emergency related not only to the war, but also to the lack of electricity, gas, and the very cold winter weather, Krajewski said. Pope Francis continues the cycle of catechesis on the theme of discernment by pointing out, in this Wednesday's reflection, the criteria that can help us to understand the goodness of a choice made. One of these criteria, the Pope says, is a presence of an inner feeling of peace that lasts over time and brings harmony to one's life. Another criterion is the feeling that the choice made does not arise from fear of God, but as a possible sign of response to the Lord's love and generosity towards me. Still, another is the awareness of feeling one's place in life and part of a greater plan to which one wishes to offer one's contribution. Anthony Johnson for EWTN Vatican.